There's some really strong winds happening in the Bradbury. If you are anywhere between Toledo and Bradbury, you are in your safe space. We've got a tornado watch. It's going across pretty much almost all the areas that are west of I-57. So as these thunderstorms are coming in, most of them have that tornado possible tag. It's 3:38 for Neoga and it's 3:19. You're in your safe space too, right? You're only 30 minutes from a storm that is capable of producing a tornado. A lot of lightning with each of these little cells, mostly on the isolated side right now. Severe thunderstorm warning still in place for Logan and Sangamon. Menard, you got cut out. Hey, thanks for sticking with us. I'm glad you did. The big story is this severe weather. That's what we're talking, and it's moving in this evening. We've already got this enhanced risk in place for most of central Illinois, with the rest of us under a slight. That's level 2 and 3 out of 5. So we've got a pretty decent chance for some active weather to fire up, and we're talking all hazards. Well, good afternoon to you guys, and we have the man of the season with us, Santa.
Merry Christmas, everybody. How's it going?
Oh, I'm feeling fantastic. A little chilly. You came all the way from the North Pole to central Illinois. Did you bring the polar weather?
A little bit. Yeah, I kind of trailed behind. Sorry about that.
2 p.m. Carnival rides open. Get you a lemon shake up. It's gonna be a beautiful day by then. We should be able to hang on to some nice conditions in the work week, but by then it's gonna be hot and we won't have them lemon shake ups to cool us down. So from Effingham County, I'm Alivia Colón. North into northern Illinois and Wisconsin, they had some pretty intense impacts with this storm. And you can see this has a pretty intense footprint across the region. And there in the yellow, you already see that tornado watch, which has been issued for much of central Illinois. The time is now 7:14, about to be 7:15. And we're starting off our morning with cloudy skies, a little bit of fog, and we're not quite done with the shower chances. I've got the details in just 3 minutes. But that eventually will be flattened out as we get ready for another disturbance to roll in, and that will allow, again at the surface, low pressure to actually develop and slowly move through as we head through the second half of our work week. And what that means is by Thursday, Friday, it's going to be raining. The center of that ridge off to the west, 104 degrees over Bismarck, 98 in Montana. Mainly south of I-72, as this is, again, pieces of energy off of a distant area of low pressure. So I'm less concerned about raindrops for those of you in areas like Lincoln, Champaign even, up towards Bloomington. So mild today, but starting tomorrow, that whole story changes. Temperatures in the low 90s, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Mostly clear conditions across central Illinois and across the Midwest and extending into the Great Plains, where high pressure has settled in at the surface and a strong upper level ridge is building in. This is going to bring us not only dry conditions, but also heat. With the snow on the ground and it being cold, you keep hearing me say, put some booties on that dog. That is because there's probably salt on the ground, folks, and that's not good for their paws. It will burn them, not to mention it's cold. If it's too cold for you to walk barefoot, put some booties on that dog. 93 for Jacksonville, Lincoln, 92 over Taylorville. So it's hot. And tonight, we're only seeing temperatures dip into those 70s, so that's really not a lot of relief. And then we're back into those 90s again tomorrow. I've got the details on the excessive heat concerns as we head into the work week, plus thunderstorms on the way coming up.
From the WAND Connexus Weather Center, this is meteorologist Alivia Colón and the Roto-Rooter's 7-day forecast.
Well, good morning and happy Sunday, Central Illinois. We are on the cloudy side across the region, except over Quincy. Lucky them. They're already looking at blue skies. I see a little peek of it over our Bloomington camera, but Lake Decatur, yeah, that's a gray view right now. Now, I'll tell you what. Here's the compromise. Dew points are in the mid to lower 60s, 64 degrees for the dew point out over Jacksonville, Springfield. So areas that are feeling temperatures right now in the 60s, which is all of us, are actually feeling like 60s. It's not too muggy, not humid. It's honestly refreshing to be stepping outside. Not to mention temperatures are on the low end, 64 over Jacksonville, 68 on the high end over Charleston, Watsika. But it's also windy, breezy conditions, up to 15-mile-per-hour winds. Bloomington, Champaign, Mattoon, Decatur, even Springfield and Vandalia and Danville, all with a light breeze. going through. So those winds on top of cooler temperatures, it's not too humid. It feels great outside. Get outside. If you're taking a walk this morning, just add a couple extra 15 minutes. Might as well get the steps. Well, low pressure is moving out the region today, so high pressure is taking its place. That's what's bringing us the wind. It's also bringing us air out the north and northeast, so some of us may even see some clouds try to linger a little bit longer. That's that lake enhanced action right there, but high pressure is dominating our forecast as we head into the first half of our week. And what that means is that we'll be looking at mostly sunshine as we head into at least our Monday and our Tuesday. So by this morning, late morning, heading out Sunday service, most of us watching clouds start to break apart. Will I rule out some spotty drizzle? No, that is, again, lake enhanced. But I actually think that we're going to be able to hang on to mainly dry conditions, even with what our model is showing here. And the real story is that temperatures are topping off in those upper 70s today. Mostly clear skies tonight means we're waking up tomorrow in the low 60s. A cool start to your Monday morning commute. But hey, the sunshine is back, and that will allow us to warm to the low 80s as we head into tomorrow afternoon and evening, setting us up for a gorgeous start to the work week. So nice start today as well. Again, clouds will gradually clear out. Most of us should be drying out. Breezy today on top of temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. A little bit cooler compared to where we typically are for this time of year, and especially so tonight with lows in those low 60s. That's that radiational cooling in action, right? We don't have those clouds to keep us in the mid to upper 60s anymore like we did overnight tonight. So tonight, low 60s. This week, warming back up, back to the low 80s for our Monday, Tuesday, mid 80s by Wednesday, pairing this with lots of sunshine as well. So certainly much more pleasant, warmer, seasonable conditions. But as we head into our late Wednesday night, all that daytime sunshine, building instability, thunderstorms arrive with our next short wave. Late Wednesday, I won't even rule out an isolated severe storm. Otherwise, heading into Thursday with continued thunder and some scattered showers and a couple raindrops as we close out the rest of our work week.